You know, they say it's not easy being king. But honestly, try becoming a king. I feel like that's going to be a heck of a lot harder. And we're going to find out just how hard it is in the early access title, Conquerlands, which is a deck building strategy roguelite. I'm super amped up to jump into this. I love the medieval aesthetic. I love the art style that they're trying to go with here. And it just seems really, really neat. It has good positive reviews on Steam, so if you want to check it out for yourself, the link is in the description section of this video. But let's dive on in and try to grab the crown. Alright, so we get to choose our lord. There's only one available to us. Lord of Varnoth Castle. Health 78, gold 110, the unshakable lord of mighty infantry. So we are known for our infantry. We're known for also just being more defensive. Iron Shield, gain 15 block when you activate Rage. Barrack, gain +2 block with infantry units. And of course the other ones are locked out until we play each lord through. So let's go ahead and embark. I also love this effect, by the way. This like standard or banner waving in the breeze. Really neat effect. Choose wisely. So we can either gain 5 max health or gain Area Strike Potion. Lost 5 health. So Area Strike Potion deal 5 damage to all enemies, but it reduces enemy health. But it's a potion, so I would assume it's a one-time use. And on top of that, we're not, you know, the 5 max strength is permanent, I would assume. So while the potion can be used up, the max health isn't, if that makes sense. I mean, we take damage, but it'll still be there in our total health pool. So let's go with the max health. Let's leave. Let's select this region. And by the way, if you don't know, if I didn't mention this, but we are actually fighting other lords within Garnoth, the kingdom of Garnoth, because the king has died, and so all the lords are coming to take the crown. So we are taking on each region and hopefully dominating it to then become the next king. Let's go take on them. Okay, so we can choose our path, which is interesting. We have question marks, so that could be anything. I'm assuming the helmets mean a battle. The bag potentially means a merchant. I'm super intrigued on the tower here and what that represents. I'm getting a lot of mystery. You know what? Let's do middle, because this at least has an okay amount of variety. We at least sort of know what we're getting here, whereas with the question marks, we have no idea. Hi, feller. How you doing? Strike. Attack for 8 damage. Oh, good. Well, good thing I have defense. Alright, so let's see. We have attack, defend, and more attack, and the placement of the attack, which is not where we need it, because that only attacks the front. This only attacks the front as well. We have the position change card, but I'm actually not sure how to use it. Okay, this is our draw pile. This is what we can expect to grab. And then our draw units pile once we run out of units. Alright, well, I guess we're just defending this round then. So let's go ahead and use up a unit as well. That bolsters us up by 2. That doesn't seem to bolster us up at all. That's by 2 as well. Okay. Yeah, so we're getting the bonus from the infantry units, like it says. So that's neat to actually see that, though. Let's go ahead and do that. And, I mean, we could do another block if we really wanted to. This person does a lot of damage. At least for us starting out here. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. As we can't do the position change, I'm not sure how to do that yet. So let's go ahead and end turn. Wow. Yep. Okay. Good thing we had the defense, because that just ate through all of it. Front, middle, middle. How do I use? Why can't I use? Heal with 4 health? Really? Really? Lord of Grisvin? Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. I can't do position change. Yeah, this is our army. The map back. Position slot. Use potions to influence the war. We don't have any... Or potion slot, not position slot. Use potions to influence the war. We don't have any, but that's interesting, though. Yeah, I don't know what to do. We can't do anything with our attacks. Okay, I guess more defense. Because, yeah. That's all we can do, then. All right, intern. Can I hit him? Yes. Okay, finally. Yeah, let's go with cavalry. Let's do armor pierce. Nice. Solid damage, plus he takes 50% more damage for the next 2 turns. Which, with the way things are going right now, not going to matter. Because I can't hit him. Let's see. Let's go with... Yeah, I guess more defense. 5 plus... Yeah, we can't do anything with that. Let's end turn. I don't want to burn through all of my defense just yet. Yeah, I'll take the 1 HP loss. That's fine. Nothing for the attack, and I can't change the position. What is going on? He doesn't seem to have a problem hitting me, though. He has no problem hitting me. He's getting some great RNG, evidently. Attack for 10 damage. Shuffle 1 exile into the draw pile. Yeesh. All right. Oh, you can use a villager, too. Okay, that's right. Wait, can we use villager on position change? No. Do we... Ah, okay. So we have to use enough units to wipe this number out so we can use it. I get it. Okay. If we can get him into the middle position, we'd have 2 attacks then. Ah, okay. Now it makes sense. Yep, get him into the middle. Then we attack. Beautiful. So let's go with cavalry first. Charge! Yeah, all right, feels good. So that's good to know. You have to think smart. You have to think about, like, well, do I want to kind of keep letting it ride and just build up defense or use other things if I can't attack the person I want to? Or do I want to burn through units to force the position change? So there is some, high risk, high reward sort of processes here. So we're going to do another attack. Yep. Charge right in there. Nice. And then for the last unit, let's go ahead and block. Plus we get the +2 because it's infantry. So we have that 7. We have 10 out of 30 rage because each time you get hit, you gain rage. And with this, when you activate rage, we get 15 block. All right, you jerk. You feisty jerk. When played, this card is removed from your hand until the end of the war. Exile prisoner, but what's the point of it, though? This I'm not sure on. What is the point of this card? Prisoner. When played, this card is removed from your hand until the end of the war. Doing an ambush. Like one of our people gets taken prisoner? All right. Of course, all of the attack cards are are now for the front position. Okay, well, let's see. Well, this has no number attached to it, so we can't use it for the position change. We would need 8. Oh, that's right. We need to use units anyway. So 8. So we could do position change. There's 6. There's 2. You move there. Thank you. That way I can smack you. And I can hit you with armor pierce, which should take you out. Hopefully. Oh, it has to be even. That's right. I'm seeing that now. That's the rule. Oh, son of a... Figures. And of course I don't have an even. Alright. Let's go with the 6 damage then. 2 HP in a dream. Well, let's get our let's defend. Let's get our defense up. End turn. So far, I really like the sound effects. It really feels on point, and it feels like it's either a reward or like, oh, that's a negative, like taking damage. Yep, that sounds like that would be something negative, that sound effect that comes in. So far, the music is really nice, though. I am keeping it off just because of copyright issues. Just want to make sure that we don't run into any. But yeah, I really like the artwork as well. This is really interesting. This is just like a very chill, roguelike card deck builder. You want to spend some time and just strategize and play around, you can totally do that. Or if you're just, looking for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever, you can just do a quick run through and call it a day. Now, I will say that with this, you want to make sure to finish your runs. From what I understand from the information that the devs sent me, is that with each run, you want to make sure to do a complete run. If you end prematurely, potentially, like say if I'm in this fight right now and I end it without completing it, it won't save. So you do want to make sure that you finish the battle that you're in. Let's see. So let's go with... Oh, so you have 6 health now. Oh, that's right, because you heal for 4. Yeah. I don't like you. Middle. Oh, really? Come on, my man. Now I need 10 just to reposition them again. Oof. All right. You know what? It's worth. Let's just get rid of them. You go to the middle. And then let's go... I guess it really doesn't matter, right? All right. Spoils. Add 1 card to your deck. Add 1 unit to your army. Gain 17 gold. Now, the gold I'm not sure on. I'm sure that we'll run across a merchant, and that will come into play. Adding 1 unit wouldn't be terrible. Adding 1 card, having some variety would be nice outside of armor, pierce, defend, and attack. Yeah, either way, we really don't know like what we'll end up getting though, Let's just go with the gold. Oh no, wait, can I get all of them? Ooh, okay, I do get every single one. I thought it had to be only 1. Cool. Let's go with more infantry. Ah, okay, so we get some choices here. I like that. That's much nicer. I was like, I guess we're gambling. But, okay, cool. I like this. Warcry. Deal 7 damage, draw 1 unit card. Power Shield. Gain 1 strength, gain 2 shield. Ooh, okay. Well, we're already pretty defensive, so I almost feel like something with damage would be nice. Then again, though, this Warcry is basically the normal attack, because the normal attack does 6 damage, except for now we get to draw 1 unit card as well. Which, could that be helpful? Maybe, if we need to change the enemy positioning, or if we just want some better options. Like if we want more infantry, because then we want to do a defend card, and we get that bonus off of infantry. Though strength, increase attack damage. You know what, let's do Power Shield. Let's go for it. Super defensive. Welcome. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'm stopping, I swear. So I'm guessing this is potion for defense, maybe healing. See, if we click on it, does it tell us? Let's see, does it? Okay. Oh, okay, those just for looks, maybe? I have... Ah, okay, so potions are here. Those are just, I'm guessing, for looks. This is the actual shop itself. So we have parry, deal 4 damage, gain 4 block. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. but the unit has to have 8. Armor pierce is really handy, honestly. I really do like that. Card removal. Unit removal. Oh, okay. So rusty armors at the start of each war apply 2 vulnerable armor to all enemies. Oh, that's pretty nice. Mortar. Earn potions after every war. Okay. Area strike. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. And fallen shield potion. Apply 2 fallen shield to all enemies. Target cannot gain block for the next X unknown turns. Okay. War wound. Draw 1 unit. Take 3 damage. Deal damage equal to your block. Oh. Lose all block, though. But with our current build, because it's so defensive-based, that's not terrible. That could come in pretty handy, because we could do some pretty gnarly damage. All right, let's grab that. Oh, we're 1 short for the area strike. I was about to do it too. I was like, Okay, proceed. Now we get to find out what the tower is. What shall I do? Upgrade a card of your choice, Smith or Rest. Heal for 30% of your max HP. So 25. Which we didn't really get hit all that much. So I'm okay with Smith. Upgrade 1 card in your deck. I almost feel like we should upgrade attack just because we have so many of it. Or armor pierce even. Ah, okay. So upgrade card, and I'm guessing this is how we want to upgrade it. Do we want to upgrade it so that way it's more powerful, or do we want to upgrade position levels so that way it can hit more units? Ah, okay. So we can go in either direction. Either front and middle or front and back. It is nice to be able to have a few cards that can hit multiple enemies because, yeah, just from that first battle, it was just a lot of, like, dancing the character around. Boom. Blacksmith means business. Okay, thank you, good blacksmith. All right. Us standing ready, I guess, against the next lord. Merchant, hi. We don't have any money, so it's okay. We've used the bulk of it here. Oh, and of course the positioning is middle and back. Oh, I dislike you guys. Lord of Ervalen. I wonder if we take down the Lord before this unit, if they both will just stop. Oh, no, I guess, okay, Lord of Droven Castle. Okay, so we have 2 different lords. I get it. I was going to say, because if this is just one of his units, then, like, if we just take him down, we should be good, right? But no, never mind. Not that easy. All right, so it's a 2v1 situation. They don't have much health, though, so that's nice. Power Shield. Gain 1 strength, gain 2 shield. Yeah, let's do that. And if we do infantry, does it up it any? I guess not. Well, let's see. Let's try it. Nope, okay, just the 2 shields. So shield is different from block, I guess. I mean, increases earn block, but, like, these are 2... This plays into this, but they're not the same thing, if that makes sense. Okay, so what we could deal damage equal to your block. I do want to try this, actually. I have an idea. So gain 5 block, but if we have infantry, that brings it up to 7. We do that twice, and then we do bouncer. Oh, but this... Okay, this needs to be an archer, and we don't have one. Oh, dang it. So I was going to say, then we could just use bouncer and pretty much decimate Lord of Vervalen at that point. All right, infantry, defend. Infantry, defend again. So 18 defense. Let's end turn then. Oh god, 19 damage. You are so lucky, Lord of Vervalen. You don't even know. Oh my goodness. All right, end turn. Ow. Rude. Deal 8 damage a plot. Yeah, that would be nice. What is this now? Stone Wall. On receiving attack damage for the first time each turn, gain 4... You dirty mother... Okay. Well, let's go... I would like to move you, if I can. I think. Then again, I'm burning through a lot of units doing that, though. Alright, let's hit you with the armor pierce. There we go. 3 HP and a dream. And then we could do another one, this time on this guy here. Trying to think if I can do this right. So I need 6. I could do 5, 6, sacrifice that to then move position. And then I can do both attacks, and I should be able to take them out, actually. I think. Alright, let's do that. 5, 6. Oh, that's right. Okay. So they would actually switch with each other. I can't just, like, shift them. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, crud. So this doesn't actually do me any good anyway. Well, crap. And then, oh! I can move them all. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I thought it was just one unit, and I was like, oh, actually, but no, never mind. This works out. Now, nice. All right, let's end turn. Can we do villager? No, okay. Figured I'd try. I don't think I need to use my rage yet. Yeah, now that we have this, you're done. Get out of here. Get off my screen. Be gone. There we go. 11 gold, 1 unit card, infantry, 1 card to your deck, whisper. Let me whisper at you. Hey, 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 hey. So this is done by villagers specifically. Okay, gain 6 block, draw 1 unit card. Ooh, actually that's pretty nice. Heal 2 health, also pretty handy. Gain 6 block, draw 1 card. I think I'm going to go with Whisper. Getting the 6 block is nice, but then getting that extra unit, which could help with a position switch again, or for getting more block by using it on a defense card or something like that. Like, I think I want to go that direction. All right, cool. So we have taken over this region now. So basically, you just have to keep going. And I'm assuming that our cards carry over to each region, our health carries over to each region, just like in a roguelite. You go through the different sections, but if you lose, well, unfortunately, you lose what you had. I'm assuming, though, maybe there's a way of... Like, because in roguelites, usually you have the perks, the boons, the whatever, that don't carry over with you, which is what makes it a roguelite. But then there are sometimes things that do carry over to help you become a bit stronger. So I don't know if really it's just like, oh, well, this is purely based on knowledge and strategy and knowing how to use your cards. That's where it all comes into play. or if there are benefits like cards being unlocked that will carry over and things like that. So I'm curious on that. Let's go ahead and let's go for the south. We got 2 gotcha boxes. 2 gotcha boxes here. Yeah, let's go for the top. Last heal at the end of its turn, heals 7 health. Oh, you jerk. The Lord of Halion Castle. Strike for 9 damage. Okay. We definitely do want some defense here. Deal damage equal to your block. We do have the 1 attack here. It would do 6 damage, but then he's just going to heal it right back anyway. So it almost feels like a waste. So I should really just let him do his turn, not do any damage to him. Then once that heal's gone, then I can start attacking. Alright, we have 7 there. You're going to do 9, so I should get another defense as well. So let's end turn. Wait, is that constant? At the end of its turn, heals 7. You just always have this? Oh, that's fun. Okay then. I thought it was going to go away. Never mind. Well, this is going to suck. All right, let's see here. Let's do... Yeah, activating Rage right now doesn't make sense. Let's go on the attack. So we'll get you there. We're just going to use this attack just to get 12 damage off on him. Let's go with that. It wouldn't be bad to move him and move him to the back spot so I can apply the 8 damage and then the 2 vulnerable. Because that would eat through his healing, I think, a bit more. I want to try and just see. Okay, and then from there... Oh, it has to be even, so I'll have to use infantry here. Okay. There. Now let's get block up. So, of course, he healed, but at least he took a lot of damage initially. And he's going to take bonus damage, so that's a plus. How do we want to do this? I feel like the big thing would be to hit him with Armor Pierce once again. But I'd have to sacrifice 8. So that would be 2 infantry here. Because the problem, too, is he's going to keep healing. Ah, 6 more times. Okay, I see what that number at the bottom is. Because it said... Oh, okay, I see. So it's the number of times, but also for how much he heals for. Interesting. So you just kind of have to burn through it. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to go for 8. So you and you. And then we're going to move you to the front lines. Oh, but of course I just read it. We don't have... Ah, darn it. Darn it. Okay. I just read the even and went, oh yeah, that's right. But we still have this attack here, so either way it still works out. Because I was looking at this, and then I saw this, was like, oh, great, positioning. I just didn't notice the even at first. So yeah, let's go ahead and do... Yeah, cavalry, charge in. Ooh, that took him out. Beautiful. So gain 1 unit. Let's do more cavalry. Iron Shield, Harry. I do like parry. Damage plus a block is pretty handy. finish your way. It's like, have it your way. Yep. So we could rest to get our health back. Could upgrade a card. We are at 68 of 83 health. Probably our next fight will be a 2v1. I say we rest. As much as I would like to upgrade a card, I think resting is the best decision. Because we don't know what we're going to come across here. Old Healer. Definitely better than Old Yeller. After capturing the castle, you find yourself in the healing chamber where wounded soldiers groan in pain. The Old Healer quietly approaches and says, "Your health is vital for the kingdom's future." Then gently asks, "What can I do for you?" Oh, you're kidding me. I could have totally have upgraded with the blacksmith instead of resting. But again, you don't know. That's the whole thing. You're right. Everything's kind of a gamble. But I could also increase my max health by 5. Go to 88. There we go. Okay, that still works. Perfect. Lord of Vostrel and Lord of Pheland. So you are buffed. You have +3 strength, so you're going to be doing more damage. Oh, we're going to take damage at the end of the turn. Oh, great. And we're going to take damage when he dies. Oh, lovely. Which is also probably why he's the easiest to take down. As you can see, it's only 8 HP, but we're taking damage each time for every little thing that this dude does. So it's like we want to take him out, but at the same time, it's like, but if we take him out, we're taking bonus damage. So, but I feel like the sooner the better, as we have the most health right now. Oh, this guy's no better either. Defense with 5 block, attack for 8 damage. On death applies 6 spirit. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, they all suck. Okay. All right, so what do we have? Block, 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 deal damage to lose all block. And that would do damage to this guy. All right. So let's go for it. 8 health. So if we do an infantry, 7, so we could do 7 damage to him. And then we could do a crossbowman, 12. We'd be able to wipe this guy out, and we could still have the defense to... Because we could apply... Well, no, that's right. Because if he dies, he dies. We can't then apply a block to block that damage that comes from him, I would assume. Yeah, on death. Not by the end of the turn, so okay. All right, let's go ahead. We have an archer. Boom, you're out of here. Good day. Target takes 4 damage at the end of the turn because of this guy. Okay. Well, we definitely want to get more blocks, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so... Good, we have 2 attacks that could take him on. He does have 5 shield that we have to keep in mind. Or 5 block, I should say. So one of our attacks will eat through the block. Then from there, it'll start going into his health pool at the next attack. Well, you know what? Let's get our block up. There we go. Let's do the damage to him. We'll apply the damage again. And he doesn't heal at least, which is good. Okay, so that's our turn. Increase earned block by 2. Lovely. That's at the very... Oh, man. Armor Pierce would be nice against this guy. That is for sure. Ooh, using this would be nice, but I don't have a character that could do 8 points, unless I can work it down. Can I work it down? Yes, so it can be applied. Sweet. Makes sense, but you never know. Perfect, I love that. Because that's really the only damage we can do right now. Unless we want to switch him. Because we could move him to the back to get the vulnerable off plus the 8 damage, and then he's down to 2 HP in a dream at that point. But I have to have an even card, and I don't have one. I have 5 and 3. Okay, well... We could also move him... Let's see, 6, 5... So I could sacrifice these two, move him to the middle, hit him for another 6. But is it even worth it? We don't know. Probably should just go for Power Shield. Gain 1 strength, gain 2 shield. Alright, let's end turn. Oh, jeez. 7 block, 10 HP. We can do... Oh, perfect. We can do armor, pierce, and attack. Do we have an even? We do. We have 1. Alright, let's get that on there. Nice. Went through all the block, took out 1 HP, but we took away the block, so that's something. Because now we can hit him with this. And, yeah, let's go for that. Nice! Yeah, I will say so far, I like the strategy. And the changing of position by sacrificing units is really interesting. And having to think about, okay, well, I could use this card, but I got to pay attention. What is the rule on it? What is the specificity to the unit that can apply itself onto that card? And that's really interesting, honestly. So it's pretty cool. I do like it quite a bit. Attack for another 6 damage. Antidote. Heal for 2 HP. I'm just trying to think of, like, is 2 health really that important? I feel like if you upgrade this card, it could be quite good. So maybe that's really what it is that, yeah, right now 2 health is eh. But when you upgrade it, that's when it can really pay off. I'm sorry, I saw Wounded Fury and I got scared. Wound Fury. Whenever you play a cavalry unit, gain 4 strength. Okay. 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 I don't like any of this. It's just all I'm seeing is like, yep, you're going to be able to do a lot more damage. And of course you're up front. Block, 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 block. Of course, so if I move him to the back, then all of a sudden it's like all my cards will be like, oh, in the front, in the front, in the front. So let's just do defense. This guy's going to hit like a truck. Ouch. Okay, so middle, back. Well, that'll at least hit the front, so that's something. That's 6 damage, so we'd actually be doing 2 damage to his health, so he would be at 82 health. That's something, right? Something. Let's see. Could also just move him to the middle and then hit him with 2 cards. Because I could do the 5 and the 2. Yeah, let's move him to the middle. So far, this has actually been really nice. Really, really handy to do the position change. Okay, and then from there, we'd go with that attack. But he's getting more strength and being able to do more damage. Oh, this is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying right now. And then we can do that attack. Okay, so now you're at 76. Do I want to rage? I'm almost tempted, because looking at his damage, it really concerns me. It concerns me a lot. Let's do it. And just because, let's heal up 2 and turn. Woo! All right. Spicy. Cool. So we'll hit him for another 6 damage, but again, it's so slow going because of the block he keeps building up. All right, he's at 74. Harry would be nice, but I don't want to have to try to spend 8. I mean, I could move him back to the front, only to deal 4 damage, though. Is it worth? I mean, I guess if we have the cards, because it's either we use them or we lose them, so. The infantry we can use for the block. So if I spend 2, I'd have 2 cards left. I could do the parry, get the 4 block plus the 4 damage onto him. Then I could do gain 5 block. That would give us 9. So we'd actually be able to at least take most of his hit at 14. Yeah, when it says shield increases earned block, I'm like, but by how much? Like, I'm really curious on the percentage there. All right, you know what? Let's just do power shield and defend. Yeah, let's not overthink it. There, and then... Okay, so we have 9 there. Okay, so that's typically 7. So defense is 5, but then with infantry for this lord, we get +2, so that's 7. And we got another +2 from shield. So each shield is an additional block, basically. Good to know. Of course you did armor pierce, and you hit like a truck. Oh my god, 27 damage. What in the absolute? This is insane. This is absolutely nuts. Oh, I don't like any of this. Okay. We almost have rage again, though. We can pop another 15 for block. Yep, definitely taking that. Then again, well, we got the block though. I don't really care about the extra unit, but all right. Oh man, that hurts. Okay. Yep, let's pop our rage. Hey, we can use parry. Ooh, this is not looking good. Oh, I don't like you at all. He doesn't need to do any more damage. Seriously. Oh, see, now I have to reposition him to the center in order to attack him again. That is one thing where I'm not... I don't know. I don't know whether I like it or not. Like when you're doing a 1v1, the fact that you still have to position that person because they don't have to position you, right? So it feels like naturally the AI or the enemy has an advantage. It doesn't feel exactly fair when you have to keep using up your units just to position change one unit when there are, 3 spots and 2 are empty. But yet you only have the 1 spot. Now I do know that for at least the beginning fights, you typically start with more health by quite a bit than the NPC does. But I feel like this is still an issue when you come across something like this, where the health is fairly close, and they have the advantage of always being able to attack you while you don't always have that opportunity. So I think there is an issue with that. Because at this point, I have to burn 2 units to move him to the center so I can attack him for 12 damage, basically. And he's going to hit me for 26, which is insane, by the way. But it's either I do that or I try to do some defense and still get a ton of damage being done to me. So, yeah, not a great situation right now. Okay, move him to the center. So he's at 47 health. I'm at 50. Yeah, that's all I can do. Oh my goodness, my man. All right. Okay, so we can do another 12 damage to him. I'll take that. We can also get our block up. Oh, this is so close right now. Yep, all day, every day. Let's do it. Six damage we can apply to him. But he has 4 blocks, so it's not really going to do much of anything. That's the other thing, too. To give someone so much health and so much damage, and to have to keep moving them, and they get block, it just always right now, it just feels like it's a little bit overtuned. I am so dead. Okay, let's see here. Gain 5 block. Attack damage, but I'd have to move him to the back, and I'd have to spend 12, which I don't have. I mean, I did. Well, I do, but it's not really worth it. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to do here. I can't use this card. Could use this card, but I'd have to move him. Because he's just going to keep attacking, whereas I sometimes can't, and that's the issue I have. So I could move him to the back and hit him for 8 damage. Well, I guess 9 now. You know, at this point, fine. Let's just see what happens. It's kind of a close fight. I have a feeling we're not going to make it out, but at least this is a closer fight than what it was originally looking like. Yeah, so we can't hit him with anything. We'd have to spend 14 now. Okay, well, I guess we're just blocking and taking more hits, and Not doing any damage. Yep, there's nothing we can do. Even. Okay, so let's do that. And... oh. I mean, we're dead anyway, so you know what? Oh, it has to be an archer. Oh. There you go. Again, we're dead anyway, but I figured, well, let's just do that. Cool. Okay. My banner fell here, defeat. Okay, so we do get unlocks, which is good to know. Okay, cool. So what we're doing is we're opening up our loot pool on cards whenever we play. So each time we play, hopefully become easier because we'll have stronger cards. So that's cool, at least. And that is the end of our run for Conquer Lands for today. But let me know your thoughts on this game. So far, I really like the artwork. I think the music is quite good, even though I know you can't hear it right now. But also, I think the sound effects are on point, and I think this has a lot of potential. I really like some of the cards I'm seeing that are opening up to us as we play, and I really like the concept. I think it makes a lot of sense, right? That when a king falls, all the lords are trying to go for the throne, and you happen to be one of them. And so you're going up against those lords to hopefully then become the next king. So I think the concept is really cool. It's very grounded. You can connect with it. And again, it's one of those games where you can either spend hours grinding it and just, diving into all the different strategy and stuff, or you can just play for 15, 20 minutes, do a couple battles, and then, come back to it when you can. But good idea, definitely cool concept. The only thing I would say is a potential issue is the fact that, again, when you're doing a 1v1, you have to spend cards to position the enemy, whereas they don't have to do that to you. And that doesn't feel like it's incredibly balanced when that happens. And they can just constantly attack you and always hit you, whereas you can't always do that to them. And I think that is an issue there. Now, maybe there are cards that you can unlock later on that sort of change some of that up, which at that point, okay, cool, I get it. You got to make it tougher in the beginning so that way there's value whenever you earn more rewards, more cards as you play. But it is something to look into because I'm sure other players have noticed it as well or will notice it. But with that, thank you so very much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the content, and I will see you in the next one.